Jackie, what were the highlights for you from Ken Clarke's speech?
Well, I think it was an extremely well-crafted speech. It was pointing out the difficulties, clearly, that we have with the economy. I think his experience as a former Chancellor really shone through, and the fact that his counterpart clearly is Lord Mandelson. And he's certainly an extremely good foil for Lord Mandelson, I would say. So, yes, I think he was forthright. He was pointing out the areas where we are overspending. This government's certainly overspending, and we cannot continue to do so. He was also raising the issues which are of concern to me, is about how do we keep business here in Britain, how do we keep business here in the North West. One of the areas that I dealt with as a transport spokesman in the Parliament, I cover aviation, maritime, road and rail, and these are vitally important industries. And he also concentrated on the supply chain, the SMEs, the small and medium-sized businesses, and the high-tech and the high-skill jobs that we cannot afford to lose, because we have lost probably a third of our manufacturing since this government have been in power over the last 12 years.
Now, you mentioned a number of industries there, those, of course, very important here in the North West. As the Euro MP for the North West, what sort of policies are you looking to hear over the next few days at the conference?
Well, the Conservative Party has traditionally been the party for business. And one of the big issues that we have is not just that there is over-regulation on occasion from Europe, when there probably shouldn't be regulation at all, because we are global competitors very often and we can't work with one hand tied behind our backs. But in addition to that, I think it's very important that local government and national government, what we have not had is the scrutiny of legislation, even from national government. This government, there's been too much, and that is not helping our job creators, our entrepreneurs, and it's not helping us keep those skilled jobs.
And in your assessment of the mood here at the conference, is this a party preparing to go on and win the next general election?
Well, we've certainly worked hard over the last few years. We've had bumpy rides. We've got the right man in David Cameron leading the party. I think the public now is very much going to welcome change. We are not trying to blow our own trumpets. We have got to make sure that people do trust us. We think we've got the right team, and I think that next May or June, whenever it may be, is going to be very interesting.
OK, Jacqueline Foster, thank you very much for speaking to us.